Alright, and it is next time for me. I don't... Well, the clean version, the Let's Play Plus videos, those will all go out at the same time. I don't know about the heart rate videos, haven't decided on that yet. But anyway, continuing in Doom Eternal with Taurus Nabad. And apparently oh yeah, the 3 different glory kills on Pain Element. Because there's like front, back, and side, and I just getting that last one. Which... That's not it. This would make that kind of useful, but... Nah, I won't worry about it. I don't remember what that does. I don't feel like messing with them. Hopefully I'll be able to just stagger one. It's not easy to stagger some of these guys. It's annoying when there are requirements. So Hayden's gonna talk.
Your crucible is still embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel City. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
Alright. And the most annoying part about this is fairly often... nope, not there. Not yet, though. A Marauder arrives to fight you. This is a mechanic you see a few times where you need to hit 2 switches in some amount of time. It opens that up. Yep, there he is. But this... No, you can't run away from this one. Some of them you can. See why the Hellhounds are so annoying? Because they take your focus off of him, so when he then moves, it's like, well, you're not seeing. Well, moves to try to attack.
City of Taurus, site of the first recorded demon attack in Argentinur. According to the Korax Temple, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the Slayer.
Alright. There. Raider coin. Oh yeah, if you just like hop back, you can get the album. So it's just, you know, you go back then. It's really not that bad. So long as you know it's there, that's an easy one. Alright, now this, I'm going to try to simulate how it went for me. Although, with, you know, the cheats enabled and Nightmare, but... So it's like, oh, okay. They're not glowing yet, so it's, you know, doing all that. La-di-da-di-da. That up and oh, they're glowing red. That means there's a buff totem. I'd better look for it. Alright, so avoid you guys, because why bother engaging you before I know that more won't spawn in? Well, not here, but somehow they're stupid enough to spawn somebody in a locked area. But do-do-do. Avoid this guy because I'm looking for that buff totem. Where is this buff totem? I need to find this buff totem. Oh, there's something in there. I don't know what. but looking around. Oh, look, there's a thing here. Hey, hit that button. What is that gonna do? Is that gonna maybe get me to where the thing is? Come in here. No, it isn't here right now. Does it? Yeah, that's a mastery token. You can, instead of having to do the challenge, which I did the challenge for all of them, you can just unlock it with a mastery token. It's like, where is it? Where is it? I'm just constantly going around trying to figure out, where is it? Not seeing it over here. How would I... Because I know that there's, in the stuff in there where that one fodder enemy was. I couldn't figure out how to get there for a while. Eventually, because of a later... You know, I'll do it that way, because that's not going to... Well, actually, no, I take that back. That will be annoying. That secret is... I need to hit that. Hit that. And it opens up. But still, notice, no buff token, no buff token. Where the hell's the buff token? They shouldn't have hit it this much. This well, because you need to be able to do it. And it's also, there's no fun in running around trying to avoid this stuff just to find the damn buff token so that I can actually, you know, kill them and know I'm done. But then I die enough that it has to reload from a checkpoint, and I see something saying, hey, you know, there's this enemy called the Archville. Or Arkville, however you want to pronounce it. And it can summon enemies. There he is. And I didn't even realize that's who this was. That's what this was. It's like... Because I was oblivious to it even existing before. I didn't care. So I figured, alright, that must be what's going on. Let me do that, and, well, would you look at that? The buff... the buff stuff is gone. To say I am displeased by that would be an understatement. Because there is, in my opinion, no excuse for doing that.
And you couldn't save this world from itself. But this time Earth will be different.
That opens up. And by the way, it's back here that the Slayer encounter would be. But, you know, I already did it. You can see it there. But yeah, because it's like, a visual language has been established already that the red glow means a buff totem, and a buff totem means these enemies will keep spawning until you destroy it, so look for it. The fact that it is then used, that same red glow is used for something not the buff totem, and it is not explained to you either, that there's something else that is causing this. To me, that is an abuse of the visual language. And there is no way that I consider that acceptable. At all. That it's whoever made the decision that we can do that, you're wrong. And it's funny, I was actually looking up something. I don't remember what it was. It was after I finished the review playthrough though. But I was looking something up. Like one of the it actually may have been that No, it wasn't, because I figured that one out. It was a different well, this one's a pain in the ass. But I did look that one up. I feel like it was something else though. But when looking that up, just putting in Doom Eternal Taz Nabad, and I saw a question fill into Google concerning Taz Nabad buff totem. So it's like, I'm not the only one that got confused.
For the demons gave the people of Argentinur hope, as it does now on Earth.
So I take that as validation. I already was pissed that that's what was going on. Oh, and by the way, this is how I figured out about the other one. Because if I could see the switch back there, it's like, how do I get in there? How do I get in there? How do I get in there? And then I finally noticed, oh, there's a crack. Hit that. It activates this. stand... There we go. Stand on it, opens up that gate. And there's normally something in there. I just don't remember what. Oh, it's a toy. But no, because that is... A visual language is established in the game already, and then it is abused. I use that word because it is correct. It is not correctly used. Oh, and here's the divinity machine, so we get a little flashback here as well. Entering the water.
Things move quickly. There are those who would seek to stop this. I offer you a gift. Take it. It will give you strength. Help you on your journey.
So, as is noted in the Codex, previously the divinity machine was used.
They will fear you.
The divinity machine was used to purify the Sentinels. They had no idea it could empower somebody, which is what happened to the Doom guy. But what's important from this is, and I noticed this when I first encountered this, that voice sounds a lot like Samuel Hayden. And also, if you look at it, because remember the guy said it's alien to us, because they couldn't figure out how to access his memory core. If you consider the design to his body, it is actually kind of similar to what we see here, and this is Mako technology. Now, when they had said it's alien to us, my interpretation was it's just that advanced, they can't figure it out, like saying it's Greek to me. But that is made me really think that, oh, Samuel Hayden is actually a maker, which doesn't make sense because it isn't mentioned in this. It's actually in codexes for Doom 2016. It talks about his human life, which doesn't make sense because they're not human. They don't resemble human either. So I suspect that there was retconning, which I'm okay with that. It's yeah, you may not have figured out all the stuff you wanted to do yet. I get that. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Alright, let's... I want to take care of this asshole first. I don't know which, by the way, I need to do with the Pain Elemental. Which stagger. There it is. The side one. Oh! Alright. But hang on, let's... Okay, so no surprise there. That the Doom Hunter was not killed by the BFG. It was introduced as a boss, so that makes sense. I in fact approve of that. He should be... Well, he did take damage, it just wasn't enough to kill him. But yeah, so they do set up very much here that, and it's a retcon, I do believe, that Samuel Hayden is in fact a former, well, is a maker or is a former maker. But specifically the one that empowered you. There's nothing for me there. It's going the wrong way. So Slayer Gate up here. Now technically, even though it's okay, yeah, this is a gate, I'd get the key, you need to get back to the Fortress of Doom, so I'm not going to use the Unmaker until then. Until the next level. But yeah, I am left a little unsure about the whole... Because it's never really explained. It's never touched on. They just... Oh, so I didn't do that. They just basically, lay all the groundwork here. They imply heavily that Hayden is a maker, and then no payoff. And there's actually one more piece of evidence to discover later at Urdak. It's actually near the end of Urdak. Maybe come up. I don't remember where the codex would be. But basically, there is one thing about this guy that is. Let me actually. It would probably be somewhere in here. That specific maker, and he also has a specific name to this one. I just wanted to do that stuff. Yeah, this is also kind of weird that it suggests that the divinity machine and the makers are able to predict the future, but they can't figure out what's going on. Like that, no, you are gonna defeat them. Is it? I don't want to say it's in. Oh no, it is mentioned in here. Okay. And that isn't found until you actually get to Urdak. I need to hit another switch. But that guy, that maker actually disappeared and took with him the father, which is like the maker's gods, and is the sentient that this is where you get the Slayer key for the gate. It is what would create new makers. Oh wait, no, that might be a Slayer encounter. Nope, Slayer encounter is a little bit later, and that one gives it summons in a Marauder, which sucks. Part of that was me killing myself, by the way. It wasn't just them. Oh, and it's one of these guys again. Alright. And at this point, since... yeah, there is the BFG ammo. Okay, I didn't kill them all, it's just kind of awkward. I can still hear that stuff. But the father is also the one that would make a new Khan maker, because they actually do die. The makers do die in a way. They go through something called the transformation, which isn't explained. But I assume it's like them just devolving into something that they consider less ideal. But because he took the father, whoever this is, I assume it is Hayden, took that, they haven't been able to replace it. So this Khan Maker has actually been the Khan Maker longer than she should.
If the Crucible Blade is removed, the Titan will rise again.
But the energy, the Argent energy that they figure out how to make from, and this is, yeah, there's Vader coin over there, and then a boy there. Figure out how to basically extend her own life force. So even though, yeah, it is a situation that they cannot make more, they cannot make a new one, they are still able, she's able to survive. But I kind of wonder if she's also gotten more and more corrupt. Guess that. Yeah, so you took the crucible, the blade remains, so apparently, even though we see this where it's like it's energizing, maybe it's gonna get back up. No, the blade is still there, because it never moves. But it is out of power, so that's what the rest of the level actually is concerned with, getting the thing repowered.
The vault should contain what you need.
But at this point... Oh wait, no, I'd have that later. The Crucible Blade is able to one-hit most everything. Not the Marauder, because why would we allow that? That thing's supposed to be a son of a bitch and makes you not want to play the game anymore. And there's one right there. I just want to clear out the others. You also can't chainsaw them. You know what? It's a little faster to respond. Doesn't have the spin up time. Now remember, you normally don't have unlimited lives, so that may already be you have to reload the checkpoint and get back to fighting him, and also you then don't get, the checkpoints don't remember your lives. It's like, you use those, you don't get them back. Oh, in case you're wondering, no, you cannot freeze him. The Hellhound does seem to only take one hit. But it still is. It's fast enough to be a pain in the ass. I actually do want to get a glory kill on one of them so you can see it. But it's just not cooperating with me for that. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh well.
The world of Argentanur has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under Maker rule. It did not need to end this way.
That speech would be concerning, basically how the Makers are now in control. Ow! Isn't there? It's like I saw the purple, I knew there was a prowler around. Yeah, there's nothing over here. And it's funny, the first time I played, I actually was like, nope, I'm out of this. Immediately went over here. Yet they just like spawned over here then. That was predicted. Which is fair. Don't want it to be the case that somebody can always avoid the enemies. And they do also have some of their own. In the codex on the Prowlers, it even recommends using the Crater Coin, using the thing, the ice grenade to freeze them. Since then they can't use their teleport. But it's kind of funny, the way it's worded makes it sound almost like it just disables the teleport. It's like, oh no, they're frozen. There would be a Sentinel Crystal. And by the way, see those crosses down there? That's the charges for the Crucible Blade. So once you get down there, you basically get to just wreck everything. There. Yeah, why not? Very easy to get that extra. Okay, I remember this. This one's actually kind of weird. Oh, then shoot that. Now I need to come over here, hit this to open it, so that then you can get into that switch. But the thing is, I think the timing is such that you actually need to do it from the other side. That's easier to do it that way than to start over here, that this one ticks down sooner. Alright, so we need this. And apparently this is your vault, by the way. So that like charges it up or something. But to actually reforge the blade, you need to do a little bit more. And by the way, don't feel bad if going up there you just end up punching it. That happened to me several times. Including with Crater Coins, where I just come up and instead of picking it up, would just punch it. Thought I saw something that I may have missed. Oh, over here. Oh no, I end up needing to go there, so not a problem. So this is obviously like a throne room, and it's also, the design could be a bit better. I mean, I guess it, well no, because it's not pointing to that. Is it? Oh, that's not what I want. There. No, I guess it is pointing over here. Though you may not see it. So you need to knock that so it falls and gives you access. There's a jump pad for it, but in order to activate it, you come down here. Not the easiest to find, but it's, at least it's not like you got enemies trying to kill you at the same time. Yeah, it is weird. It's like some of the levels are very well designed and some are not so much. Alright, but there is also collectible over there, so well, I popped it open. And you can just dash into it, you don't need to punch, which is something that I kept doing. There, and that would be an album. That, though, I did actively punch. I don't know if I need to, but since it's not as large a target, I think it helps. Shouldn't hurt it. Okay. So over here is the Praetor coin, and this took me... I looked it up. So, it's... Okay. It's not that. Where... Oh, right there. You can just see a lip there. That's where it's hidden. That is where the toy there is hidden. And it is a pain in the ass. Because it's basically you gotta... It didn't let me have the double jump to slow myself down. You'd have to just dash directly into hitting it. I mean, that really is a very lousy placement. Because it's unreasonable that somebody's gonna be able to get that easily compared to so many other collectibles where it's like once you find it, it's like, oh yeah, you can get to it. This is like, no, you have to be lucky. Not good. There's nothing about good in it. You just have to be lucky. This is the timing on that, especially since you don't get your double jump all the time. There were times that it did work, but other times it did not. That was different. There. Yeah, there's nothing else. It's like not always getting the double jump to like slow yourself down right there so it'll be easier to do. Now, like that should be a bug. I don't know for sure though. Oh, that's a way back. Oh wait, that makes sense because we need to drain the other side here. Because then we can hit that, which will open that up, I think. Why not? Certainly did something. No, I think that did open it up. Oh wait, no, it's saying I need to go up here. Never mind then. Don't pay too much attention to me. Took a while, but he finally staggered. Down there, there'd just be another codex here. Alright. What the heck? I do not know that number. Yep, don't know. Okay. So now the blade will be... And I have to say, I kind of like it. It would be nice if it worked on the Marauder. But it is... It's fun to just run around and cut things down. Including, not Titans, but Tyrant. Once I get...
I'm sure you want to try out your weapon first before we leave.
Yep. I don't know if there's one here, but I'll pull up the, codex entry. It'll be super heavy. This guy. It doesn't give us an idea of just how big that guy is, but he's big. That late person left a voicemail. I'm guessing that was just gonna be like 10 seconds of silence. It's nice having unlimited on this. Normally you would have to also, you know, move around to pick those things up. Oh, there's an arch go around. Ah, here he is. So now, if I wanted to, I could just use the BFG and this for all future levels. Actually, and the Unmaker. Which... because I would have the last Empyrean key at this point. Now, true, yeah, it's shredding just fodder right now, but it's... What is that? Where is this noise coming from? It killed something. That's what that counter is. It tells you how many it's killed. Alright. And now, I have now 2 Sentinel batteries, but everything is taken care of. Achievement unlocked treasure hunter. I don't know what that is, and I can't check. Well, not on test system. They don't want to expose stuff. Just trying to be the easiest way to see my achievement in Steam. Well, actually, well, I was thinking I could add this to my favorites, but it's like, no, not quite. Okay. I don't remember what it was. The name of it was, but I want to find out what it was. It is annoying that you can't sort by date achievements in Steam. Oh, treasure hunt, here we go. Beat all encounters and mission challenges and find all items in Nabad in a single save slot. Okay. Yes, and I will... I definitely have the time. So I will get to, thing. I'll do the next level, is what I mean. Necroval Part 1. But I also just feel like... summoning... doesn't really mention its ability to summon things. So. Yeah, Baron of Hell, those... I cut one down already. Doom Hunters... I don't know if I've actually tried using against that. Marauder, straight up, nah, you can't hurt me with that sword. What are you thinking? Tyrant, yep. But, yeah, so... Anyway, I gotta stop so I can get the next part going. I think I'm making better time. Well, yeah, I would be making better time now than when I first played it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me just quickly... What are the achievements I have left to do? Master of Fasting. Complete a mission with only the famine mode cheat on it. No. Not doing that. Extra life mode with 10 extra lives in the inventory. I'm not touching extra life mode. Some battle mode stuff, so I'm not gonna... Oh, that's it. It's literally Master of Fasting... Yeah. With the famine mode, running up the highest score, complete extra life mode with 10 extra lives in the inventory, and then everything else is battle mode. So that's the last achievement I'm going to get, because it's the last one I need. Alright, see you next time.